Hello guys, welcome to my channel Learn with PR. In previous videos, we learned what is linked list, types of linked list, traversal of linked list. And today we are going to understand searching in a singly linked list step by step. So let's start. So first, what is searching? So searching means finding whether a particular element exists in a linked list or not. So in array, we can directly access using index, but in linked list, there is no indexing. So we must check each node one by one. All right. So this is how we can say searching in a single linked list is done by traversing actually from head and compare each node data with a given key. That's how we can search. Okay, so I have already post traversing video. Please check that video first and then come back to check how we can do searching. So searching means you are finding something. All right, so here I have written a simple example for you, right? So here example say this is a head. All right, so if I'm saying this is a head, right, in head we have first node address. Suppose the first node address is what, 3000. All right, when we are saying 3000, so this 3000 I have stored in the head, so that means this head contain the first node address. In one node we have data and the next address of the node. Okay, the address of the next node, you can say in this next we have address of the next node. The address of next node is what, 2000. All right, so this is 2000 I have stored already in the previous node. All right, and then we have 24,000 is the address of this node. All right, this 30 node. 6,000 is the address of this node. All right, and we have null, that means 40 is the last element. So first we are saying, suppose we are having key as 30, right? I have taken a temp में what kind of value I want to store, head. We are saying I want to assign head value to this temp. Okay, that means head is what, having as address, right? So we will say head is a pointer here, because how we, where we can store the address, we can store address in a pointer. All right, so we are saying temp will get the value of head. All right, so first iteration from here we are saying head will get the value, temp will get the value of head. All right, I have written here temp is not equal to null. How we can traverse in a linked list, I have already described that thing in a previous video. Please check that video so that you will get why we are writing this condition. All right, so now if I'm saying I want to check this 10 first, now I have to check this 10 is equal to your key or not, then 20 and then 30 and then 40 we have to check. All right, so here I have written iteration 1. So first that condition for this temp, the value of this temp is what, 3000. So 3000 is not equal to your null, that's true, right? Then we have to go inside, we will check temp of data. Temp arrow data is what, temp में what kind of data, this means this head is giving value to the temp. So temp data will say 10 is here. Okay, so check 10 is equal to your key or not. This is a key, this one. All right, we are saying no, false. Then what we have to do, we can't go inside this now. If condition के अंदर हम नहीं जाएंगे, obviously why, the condition is not true. Okay, if it is true then we have to break, but if it is not then we have to close it here. All right, and then we have to update our temp. Temp will get the value of temp of next. What is temp of next? That is 2000. So now temp value updated. What is the temp value? Now temp value become what, 2000. All right, so this means what, this is 2000 here, this address we are talking about. So now temp pointing to this address. All right, right. So now temp points to 20. All right, now again we have to check the iteration. Temp is not equal to null now. Temp is what, 2000 actually. 2000 is not equal to null, that means again we have to go inside. That is what, that is true condition. If we have to go inside, we have to check again temp of data, that means 20. Okay, 20 is equal to your key, no, false again. Then we can't go inside, we can't break. So we have to again do what, again update the value of temp next. What is temp next now? Temp next is now 4000. Okay, so this is a 4000 address, right? So 4000, so here we will say now temp points to 30. Now when you will check the third iteration, you will say temp data is what, 30. Yes, okay, now compare it with this condition. This is the condition here. All right, yes. So if I'm saying this, that means okay, so here I'm saying this 30. Okay, this 30 is equal to 30, that means this 30. Okay, so we were saying key is 30, so yes, true. If you are saying true, then we have to break out. So now jump out and print that element found. Okay, your loop will start, your loop will stop there. Okay, and then you have to break. When you are breaking out, that means now you jump out from that condition, that from this loop. Okay, When you are jumping out, that means now print the position. You have to print, you have to take one more variable who will contain the contain the position value. Okay, now let's check how we can write a program on it. So here I'm writing a structure. Okay, structure node. Okay, node is the name of the structure. All right, we have two kind of thing in a node, that is int data. Okay, and we have a structure for this node actually. So that's why we are writing type of this what address is what, that structure node. All right, we have taken a one pointer, that is next. Okay, that is the name of your pointer. All right, now we have to now create now we have to create what, node, right? So this is how we can create node. Okay, so you can simply write the name of the structure. All right, and then how many nodes you have. I am having suppose 4 nodes, so I am writing here 4 node, right? I need a one more structure, oh sorry, I need one more pointer for what, head. I want one more pointer for temp. Okay, so now you can again create what, head here, again create one more pointer. All right, so I am creating head and one more temp. All right, now we have to tell what key you want to find. I'm writing key. I am also writing a condition like we have found an element or not. So found I am writing. You can also simply write here flag if you want to write flag. Okay, flag is right now 0. All right, we want to find the position also. So position I am right now giving position value as 1. Okay, all right, now. So now assign the data, means 10, 20, 30 value you have to assign. So how we can assign? With the help of dot operator, n1 dot data. So in first node, this is first node, second node, third node, and fourth node we are assuming right now. We have to connect it also. I will tell you how to connect it. Okay. So now n1 dot data. Why we are writing dot operator here? Because we are talking about a simple variable. Okay. So for the simple variable, we have to use n1 dot data. Okay, dot, and what is the name of your name of the variable where you're storing, that is the data. Okay, and what is n1? N1 is a node. So in n1 node where the data is, you have to assign value as 10. Suppose I am doing it. Okay, that is statically I am doing. Okay, dynamically we can also do dynamically with the help of malloc and calloc function you can create. Okay, let's talk about right now statically. Okay, so now n2 data you want to store as 20 value. Okay, now n3 dot data you want to store it 30. This we have already discussed in our previous video. Please check that video also. Okay, now that data is containing 40 value. All right, now we have to assign to this next also, no? Now this is a pointer here. Okay, this is a simple pointer, but with the help of n1, okay, you can also create it. Okay, now we can link, actually we have to link all the nodes together. So how we can link? So simply write n1 dot next will get the value of address of n2, you know, means n1 first node contain the next node address, so that's why I'm writing address of n2. Okay, now n2 dot next will get the value of address of n3. All right, n3 dot next will get the value of ampersand n4. Okay, and now next n4 dot next will get the value of null. Why? Because that's the last node. Okay, so this is how we can create it. All right, now once you link it, then what we have to do? There is one more thing, head pointer. So why we have taken head pointer? So that we can store the address of the first node. So we have to write here, what we have to write? Head will get the value of ampersand n1. This is how we can link with head to every node. Okay, so you just need to take care of head so that you will get all the nodes node together. Okay, now tell me which key you want to find out. Okay, you have to tell me which key you have to find out. So how we can write it? Simple write printf, you know, simple write printf and do what? Enter element you want to search. Enter element you want to search. All right. So I want to search, suppose 10, 30, 40, whatever you want to search. So it will store where? It will store in the key. All right. So percentage key is a simple integer value we have taken. So percentage d. Okay. And here where it will store in the key. Simple write key. Okay. Done. Now start your searching. How we have to start? I have already told you we have to give temp as header value. So now the first address we have already done. Now traverse it. So with the help of while condition temp is not equal to null, till then it will check. All right. Then inside it, a simple condition, if your temp of data will get the value of, if the value will be key, then break out. Okay, just break. All right, so just break. If this condition is not true, that means update the value of temp. Temp will get the value of next. Okay, again it will do it. And I have taken a position also. Okay, so you have to keep now update the value of position. Okay, first it will go in the first location, then it will go in the second location, then third location, and wherever you have find the position, it will keep updating it by 1 in every way. So plus plus you can write, simple. Okay, now I have written flag here also. Okay, so why I have written flag? If you are not using it, so we have to use if I got the element. If I got the element, then use flag here. Flag become 1. All right. Yes. So if flag become 1, that now if I want to find the element is present or not, so I will simply write what flag become 1 and simply print f, simply print what element found at node where position. You can write position. I have stored in a position, p. So position was plus plus again. All right, simply write it. And if it is flag is 0, if you are saying flag is 0, so else you can write, okay, simply write printf element not found. Okay, not found. So simply ignore this line because there is no value of the position if it is not found. All right, so this is how we can write it. Now run this code. So now run this code. When you will run this code, you have already given the values here, right? We have already given the values here, so it will not ask. It will simply ask what which you want to find, the element which you want to search. So I'm writing 30, suppose. So 30 at node 3. Okay. Now run again. So if you'll say I want to find 100, so 100 not found. 100 is not present in the array. Oh, sorry, in the linked list. All right. So this is how we can write a simple code. Okay. So if you are liking this video, please like, okay, and share with your friends. All right, now let's check how we can write the algorithm. Okay, so this is a step, right? We have to write our temp as header value. We have to go till our temp will get null value, right? And we have to check one more condition. If the condition become true, means you are now finding temp of data as key, whatever key you want to find out. Okay, that time you will say element found. Otherwise, element found and then stop. Okay, means you can simply go to step 5, jump to step 5, you can say. Okay, else if it is not, then we have to keep moving our temp as temp of next. If temp become null, that means element not found. Okay, if temp में we are saying ना ये condition false हो गई है, right? That means we are not having any element, so not found, and stop it. All right, so I hope you like this video. So do share it with your friends, like the video. Okay, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Press the bell icon also. In the next video we will see the insertion, how we can do insertion in a linked list. All right, till then keep learning, keep practicing and growing. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.